What's going on, you guys? I know it's been a lot of stuff going on, and a lot of y'all were very supportive, especially during the last week. I haven't been talking much. I did a video yesterday that was I think I have like almost 500 likes almost, and it's not even been 24 hours since the video was done. I got a lot of comments and stuff about the video. A lot of people were kind of supportive. Then you got some people that were saying, they were kind of supportive, but it was like, Justin, you don't have to do all that kind of stuff, da da da. And people were saying, be careful of, who you friend and all that kind of stuff. I understand that. And, I'm gonna get into the trial. I'm gonna get into everything in this video because last video was just a rant of how the family has been acting. Okay, and let me just tell you, I know what I'm doing. Trust me. Everybody has people in their family like the ones that I have, dealt with roasted in the video. Everybody has one. I'm not saying all of my family is bad. I have some very good people in my family, but we have some very money hungry people in my family. And I don't care, at the end of the day, I'm going to protect my mother and my father and my brother at the end of the day and those kids. So you can say what you want to, and I don't care. Everybody, I feel like that's the problem that we have. We have too many secrets in our families and too much stuff that's not discussed, too much stuff that has happened and no one has said anything about it. Okay, I just chose to go with another route. I have a platform, and I know if I would have done the video, it would have got back around. I wasn't able to talk to him about the kind of stuff because anytime the stuff happens, I'm never around. No one ever calls my phone with the drama. So I decided to put it out where other than on Facebook because I know the attention would have been received. And I've already received comments from my cousin and message from my auntie. Let me tell you something. I don't want to talk to neither one of you all. We have nothing to say. Find my number and call me and then we'll talk. I'm not going to be messaging you on Facebook. I'm not going to be commenting back and forth with you. All this kind of stuff. First of all, let me tell you, since we wanna go into detail, Jasmine McCall, since you want to just come in and try to throw shade or do whatever, and you talk, you know nothing, boo, and I know all your tea and all your drama. I'm actually being nice. That video, I really did not say as much stuff as I could have, but just know that my brother is not the only person telling me stuff, boo. I know people that know you personally. Okay, get it together. I don't know why. You don't think that I don't know anything. And then the fact that I had sold you my car back in 2009, and then you're going to say my car wasn't worth what you paid. I want everybody on YouTube or anybody to comment right now on any platform that this thing is on and tell me where you can purchase a car for $1,100, okay, $1,100 bills, and it still works with no problems. I want you to Infinity G20 now, 96. Only thing that was wrong with it was two-tone. Well, just in the front to the left, had a little black, thing on it. A part was replaced and it never was painted over. But I want you to tell me where you can find a working car, drivable, where the car that I use to go pick you up from TSU all the time, okay, the car that I gave you really because you were pregnant and the person you had got pregnant with was nowhere to be found and not helping you, and you were late on your bills and all that kind of stuff. Let's not get started. And this is what bothers me. People keep calling me bitter and hateful, all that kind of shit. This is YouTube, boy. I use this to vent. This is not Justinj 24/7, okay? Get into the other videos that I have done talking about other wider things. But if you want to sit up here and judge me off of that, I really don't care. Because at the end of the day, if people were saying, well, you gonna die alone or some shit. People be saying, I've not seen that, but I just know that's coming. Let me tell you something. When I go in that casket or wherever I be in the little container or whatever, I'm not gonna be worried about who's at my funeral. I'm not going to care. I don't care who doesn't show up. And that's why I get kind of irritated with family, because people think that's your blood that you're supposed to stick together. Yes. But when you try so long to stick together and be there for them and they don't do anything, it's time to leave them in the dust that needs to be paid to them, okay? I'm not going to be chasing somebody that needs mental health. And you're talking about somebody being disrespectful, auntie. You're talking about somebody being disrespectful. You disrespect your mother all the time. You talk to her like she's a 2-year-old child, okay? And you have not done anything for those kids. And for you, cousin, for you to even say that she probably would not want, my auntie probably not would not want her kids or something, whatever that mess that you said. Girl, you know nothing. Nothing. You know nothing, honey. And I don't care if I don't talk to you ever again, to be honest. I really don't care because you ain't shit. And Auntie Sharon, for you to even say that you would have never let your son talk crazy to my mother, you can't control what your son does. You can only talk to him. Your son is grown. He no longer stays with you, okay? He has his own place of residence. That means he is grown. You can only give him, comment on, but you can't control him. He's under your roof. Your daughter disrespected my mother by sending her a long text message and talking crazy to her. So let's not talk about disrespect. And my mother and father cannot control me to 100%, but they can kind of persuade me not to do certain things. Okay, let's just get that understood. I'm grown, boo. I don't stay over there. I don't stay with them no more. I have my own place. I have been everywhere, damn near in the world, damn near. I've been places, boo. While y'all stuck in this simple ass Memphis mentality, okay? I have been places other than Nashville and Hot Springs. Let's get it together. I'm a grown man and I know what the hell I'm doing. So now that we've got that stuff out the way, I don't want to talk. Well, I am going to talk about that. Let's talk about the trial since I've got that bull crap out the way. Domestic violence is a very serious issue. And a lot of people who are experiencing domestic violence at home, they don't really kind of talk up. They kind of, if you know somebody that you might be going through any kind of domestic violence and they disappear for long periods, for like a little period of time, then come back, they've been in a controlled relationship. Because now that I can piece together watching those graphic photos and find that my auntie has been experiencing, domestic violence for the last 10 years with this man. It's a very serious subject, and I think some of us need to be more involved with our kids or our loved ones, period, because he was really controlling her, and I'm not sure if it was just because she was insecure or what was it, or because her father passed away at a young age. She didn't have a really good father figure other than a couple of people in the family. I'm just not understanding that. So when we was on trial during the whole week, it was supposed to be Monday, but Monday they ended up picking the jurors. Tuesday was the first day. The prosecution, Mary Ann and Misty, they did a wonderful job with everything. They stuck it to him, and we got a guilty on all charges: first-degree murder, life in prison. Okay, life in prison. Well, there will be no more. Lakeith Moody will never see the light of day. Okay, and you shouldn't. You shouldn't. If I'm not gonna say if, but you killed. I can't say physically or mentally because I was not there. But the facts and the evidence are against you that you did, and that's something you're gonna have to come to terms with God, because I just can't understand. And come to find out from watching those videos, watching just how he just doesn't care. He killed my auntie. She was missing. He knew she was missing, and he went to the store with her EBT card, bought him some juice, got cash off her EBT card. I mean, just did not care. Just did not care about her at all. I mean, there's no way that you've given birth to 4 of my children. I'm not concerned with where you at. And I'm driving around in your car and all this kind of stuff. I'm using your car. It just did not make any sense. And the defense, I know the defense has to do their job to protect their client, but there was a bunch of bullshit. And I was trying to see because I didn't want to be biased, but there's no way in the hell. And I just knew I spoken to this because that video I told you I had on my guilty black VD. Okay, I knew we were going to get a guilty because I just saw it, and I knew we were going to get it Sunday because Sunday is the 7th day. To me, I know a lot of people don't consider Sunday the 7th day, but I do because Monday is the work day. But I just knew it was it's a lucky number. 7 is my lucky number. To me, it's God's lucky number. the 7. Beautiful number. And I knew on the 7th day we were going to get a guilty verdict. And today is my auntie's birthday, February the 10th. Today is her birthday, Sonia Millbrook. Okay, and that I don't know if you're pleased with the things that we're doing with your children, or where they at, but just know that we're going to do the best we can to make them better, and be there to support them 100%. I'm not saying that anybody's perfect in raising any kids. And I love my auntie. I love her to death. But, I kind of feel like that those kids are in a better place than they were, back when they were with her, you know. And for somebody to say, she might didn't want them over there, she did not make the best decisions to me in my eyes, because all that them years of her being abused around her child and her children and stuff, and not having them, it wasn't the proper way for children to grow up in. It just was not. It was not. And they are doing very well. They're doing very well. Maybe one day in the future I have them in the video or something. I don't know. That's something kind of really personal. I try not to get all that stuff involved, but they're doing very well. They are, like, they reading, walking, very smart, because my auntie was very, very smart. Her children are very, very smart. And that's another thing. If you want to hit me or parents or anything, if you want to make comments, come with facts, because when I shade you with facts. Okay? I'm not shading with you some stuff I heard. I'm shading with some stuff I know for a fact. So for my cousin to keep coming and talking about some that I ain't saints, okay, I'm not saying that I'm saint. I never did. When people say, I never did say that I was a saint. Okay, you said that for me because obviously you think I'm close to getting my wings or something. Obviously you think my mother and father are close to getting their wings. So I've never said that they were saints. But I know they're better than the hellhole that you went in, because let's just be honest. The stuff that you experienced staying with your mother, all the mental abuse she gave you for calling you ugly and all that kind of stuff, and talking down to you like you were nothing, and jealous of you because you were pretty, a pretty black girl. I mean, child, let's not forget. I don't forget shit. I don't forget anything, baby. I don't forget it. I remember everything that happened while we was in high school. So before you start trying to, I know that you probably upset because I talked about your mom, but baby, I told the truth on everybody. I don't sit up here and shade when I make comments. I don't sit up here and say what I think I know. Okay, when I'm testifying to the facts, boo, and that's all I can give you, and that's why it hurts. And every time you come in and say anything, it was nothing that you can put forth. You can never put with this happened, because we were good to you, boo. Every time it was stuff going on with that man allegedly touched you or did anything or tried to touch you, whose house were you over? You were over my parents' house. So for you to say us all not facts is crazy. It's crazy. So, and I'm saying that me and my brother are the best, but I mean, I think we're doing pretty well. Ain't nobody perfect, but I think my brother's in school. He's not perfect, and neither am I. But I think my brother loves those kids, and my brother loved my auntie and my brother is very emotional when it comes to her. And my brother has just seen a lot, and it's different when you're steady seeing what your mother has been going through for 15 or so years that I can remember as a child. All the stuff that has happened, just instances, because everybody has talked crazy to my mama damn near. And I'm not saying my mama never did anything wrong, but it's been, I know I can take truth, and I'm very strict on, if I don't believe it and I think it's some bull crap, I'm going to say it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm just going to say it and call it out. But the trial was, interesting. It was interesting to see. Just the domestic violence is a serious issue, and I cannot stress that anymore. That's some stuff I'm going to be talking about for now on, and I'm going to have to find out if I can do some kind of volunteer work, because the abuse that these women are going through is quite, it's just too much. It's too much. These men be controlling these women, and from what I heard is, some of these men be saying, "Let me just keep shooting babies in her so she can get her food stamps and I can have and I can have a life or something." It's just crazy. But that's all I got, y'all. Get ready for other videos and stuff. Like I said, Justinj is back. #JustinJ is back, and I'll talk y'all later. Deuces. Bye.